You need to hear this. If you have the mindset of I know it all, or I don't care what they say, or I'm not bothered, or I want to do it my way, I will encourage you not to make some moves. Because abroad, you need to follow protocols. You need to follow orders. You need to work with hierarchy. So now I'm just going to give a summary of something that happened here in the UK. And the person in question is facing jail right now. So now I'm not going to share the whole story because I'm not just going to bug you with lines. But this is just to say that if you're traveling abroad to work, or even if you're to study, you should be very careful and know that this is not my home country. This is somewhere with a different rule, with a different ideology, with a different mentality, with a different, you know, way of doing things. It's practically different. Now, what happened to this person in question was that she used to work with somebody in London, and then from London, she had this old friend who works with another company in another location in the UK, not the London now, or not the London part of it now. And then she keeps complaining to this old friend that I'm not enjoying my work here. I think she works with an agency, and the agency, she will work from 7 a.m. and sometimes she will close by 12 in the midnight, but she will only get paid for 7 hours. And that is the kind of work she do. I don't know the reason behind that, but that is what she does. So it's not pleasant for her. It's quite understandable. But now you're talking to your old friend. She need that she should just help you out, blah blah blah. Okay, so this old friend decided to take a bold step, trying to talk to her own, organization, if they can support you in any way. Just because for every communication you make this complaint that you are not enjoying your job. If I am in the person's shoe too, maybe I will be able to do the same. But this person is still quite considerate, and she went ahead to ask our employer if they can help the friend with sponsorship, which they did. Which they did. That was a good one. They did. And this lady relocated to where she was working, and now she's working full time, and she's living fine. But within the space of 8 months, this lady now begin to, show some stunt. Now, she didn't tell the old friend that she was a nurse from her home country. It's been a long time old friend. They just feel, oh, you've relocated. Just like for some of us, you just see some of your old friends. When you say old friends, you might not really be that intimate, but of course, I know him, I know her. We went to the same institution. We are this, we are that. One way or the other, you build those kind of bond, and that was what happened here. So after like 8 months, this lady began to say, "You can't, begin to pop up. You can't tell me what to do. As a matter of fact, I'm tired of this job. This is not the job I do. You know, I'm gonna leave this job soon. Uh, I'm going to be a nurse very soon." And the lady was like, "You were complaining about it was 7 to 7 job or 7 to 12 job, and you get paid for 7 hours. And now you moved in here within 8 months. You're already popping up and saying they can't teach you what to do. You're not from your own country, and this, okay, I think, yeah, this care work is not for you, and this and that." And he was like, "Come, you can't do that here. No matter the kind of skill or certificate or whatever you have, this is a different place. You can't exercise those authorities here. You have to." So for every time she's on shift, sometimes you have to come in late, she'll clock in late, a lot of things that she's been doing because she feels that she's getting tired of the job and she doesn't want to do it anymore. And now because she's a nurse from her own country, she can, she can talk to other carers anyhow and tell me, "You can't tell me my job is what I do. You can't tell me what I know how to do." I'm a nurse, and this job is not for me. And she'd start, showing up that way, popping up. Eventually, this she keeps doing this. But the friend told her and warned her on two occasions. Hey, if you don't want to lose your respect and your position here, I will encourage you to put yourself together and obey these protocols. These are the way things are done here. Okay, so after a short while, there is a particular resident who is, a mental health, who has a mental health issue, and ever since this nurse has begun to, treat him or take care of him, they noticed a change in his reaction, in his attitude. He's becoming very aggressive. So the brother, I mean, or this the person in question is a brother now. So the sister to the mental health guy was now like, "Mommy, there is something wrong with this guy. Something is wrong somewhere for him to have been acting like this in the past couple of months. Something might be the issue, From several observations, the family just thought, okay, before for them to. Meanwhile, the friend have seen her and do malhandle that particular guy. When she wants to attend to them, maybe with personal care or for something, she will just drag the guy from the bed, pull him, and just do what you have to do. Sometimes just do stuffs with him and be like, the guy is just restless all over the night. Once it's morning time, the guy is weak and tired in bed. So they just observe, there's a serious change in this boy's health. Okay, so long and short, they try to know what's going on. Then they put the camera, the family, once they want to visit the guy, they can tell the nurse or carer or anybody there to excuse them. They want to have conversation with their child. So that was the period they had to put camera in that place to know what was actually going on. And meanwhile, they have a conversation with the company already that they are going to take that step, which they did. It was so unfortunate for them to see that this woman I'm talking about here, who is now proven to be a nurse from her home country, and she's tired of doing the care job now, and she begins to. They saw all what she was doing with the boy. She's going to drag him from the bed, malhandle him, treat him anyhow. Sometimes she will be on the phone making calls while she's attending to the young lad. It's crazy. So she didn't know all of this. But fortunately she was caught on camera, and the company was also informed about the matter, which they also saw on camera, CCTV, and then the police were informed. So having informed the police, the day she was going to come, the day she was going to be arrested at work, she still came in late. And you know what the good part for this person? She's a nurse from her home country. She has already started, she has gotten another job as a mental health nurse with another organization that would definitely have to sponsor her. She has done all the processes. The only thing left for her is for her to get, she's already started her NMC registration. It's just for her to get her PIN. That is the stage she is. And the day she was going to clock in for the job, for on duty, she was caught by the police. And she's currently facing jail now. This is to say that here, just if you don't know what to do at all, ask them what are you to do. I understand there's a point you get to in your job that you know how things are done, then you can also use your initiative. However, don't malhandle, mistreat, don't be bossy. As a matter of fact, when you're bossy at your place of work, it's crazy. People will get to complain about you every time. Oh, they begin to dislike you. There's nothing you want to be bossy about. This is not even your daddy's house. It's not your father's house. So please, if you have the idea of, I can do it by myself, I can do it on my own, I don't need anyone to teach me what to do, I'm with this. If you are not in your home country, I don't want to be a carer here, stay in your country. Don't put yourself, as a matter of fact now, the family of the child, of the lady, I'm sure they will definitely, in one way or the other, you know, I feel this the effect of this a decision. So I'm going to encourage you. If you know somebody who has character attitude or character issues, that if you know you can't do, so this is a lesson to anybody watching this right now. If you're planning to relocate to UK, US, Canada, anywhere in the world, please make yourself teachable. Make yourself teachable. Now, even if you want to grow your career path, nobody is going to stop you from growing your career path. That is how interesting this environment is. If you want to grow your career path, you can go online. You can register with different bodies, and you would have to do certificate, you do some courses, even if it has to do that you have to do some apprenticeship in the same office where you work. They will allow you to do it for you to have, to grow in that career path. You can add additional certificates that can help you to get other jobs somewhere else if you need to. But I'm trying to say that these people, nobody will stop you from growing. Of course, you have to spend your money to get, you know, to take those courses and grow in your career path. Do you understand now? So please, if you are the very angry type, you have anger issue, and you cannot take shit from people. Sometimes, if you know as a mental health nurse, you can see a patient that's going to slap you. Yeah, what do you do about that? Hmm? If a patient or if a resident give you a slap, give you a punch, or hit you with something, what are you gonna do? If you have anger issue, if you don't take shit, you touch these people, you're gone. So please, I want to encourage you. Help yourself before you relocate. Help your orientation, you know, educate yourself. Tell other people around you. There are people watching this video right now. If you have somebody around you that needs to watch this, please let them watch it. Now, if she is found guilty, she's currently facing police investigation, and if she's found guilty, of course, she'll be sentenced to jail. She will be sentenced to jail. Of course, immediately the company sees that she's guilty of that offense via the CCTV camera, she was dismissed from work. And of course, her license is automatically, withdrawn, or automatically revoked. So you can see what patience and hunger and I too know, or I know it all kind of attitude can cause somebody. So please, if you're an immigrant and you work in maybe the health and social care environment, or you work in a care home, you work in as a support staff, irrespective of whatever job you're doing, even as a mental health nurse or any kind of nurse that you are, please be patient. Be patient. Always remember that this is not my father's house and I can't do anyhow. There are laws here, there are rules. So please, as much as possible, follow the rules, follow the laws, respect the hierarchies in your organization. You know, I'm sure you know that if there are issues, if you are facing some challenges, you will know there are people you can always talk to. You can always talk to your manager, you can talk to your assistant manager, you can talk to your friends. There are colleagues at work that they can open your eyes to what to do. But you don't just give the impression that you know it all. You don't talk to your colleagues anyhow. As a matter of fact, here abroad, there are things that are popular or that are normal for you to do. Even if you want to tell your colleague to do something for you, please, can you do this for me, please? Can you do this for me, please? Can you help me with this, please? You have to use the word please. You have to use the word thank you. That's the normal lifestyle here. So the moment you begin to live outside the normal way of life and you become arrogant, hey, don't give yourself headache. Respect your job, respect people around you, respect your residents, respect the patient. Love them. As a matter of fact, can you put them in the category of someone that is in your bloodline? Can you put them in the category of somebody that you gave birth to or that gave birth to you? You know the kind of treatments you give them, that kind of lovely treatment. Give them the treatment. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't take anything away from you. doesn't take your breath, it doesn't take your, it doesn't take anything from you. So just give them that love that they deserve. That is what they want you. So if this person is found guilty, it's gonna face uh jail sentence. If found guilty, face jail, it's gonna be deported. I don't know what the conclusion might be, but of course it's not gonna be a good one. So guys, if you know anybody working in the health and social care, um I don't as if you know anybody working as an health or social care worker, please just tell them, share this video with them, let them get this information clear so it can also guide them in their career path. So that is all for today's video. If you see this video helpful, please just share with people around you. I'm gonna see you again in my next video. Have a wonderful time. Bye.